Fox be on. CNN, mama picking out boxes for him. On that thing, got my own boxes on. On headphones to get my poppin' on.
YouTube, what up? Back at it again with another video. As always, hope y'all staying safe, staying positive, staying blessed, staying all that, right? So let's dive right up into it. You know, dear culture, you know, when we gonna stop the bullshit? You know what I mean? When we gonna stop the bullshit? You know, our most important thing that we possess is two things actually. Two of the most important things that we actually possess as humans is our intellectual property, our brain, and our time. Those two things that nobody can take from you but life. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody take your intellectual property from you. They can throw you in the cell, but they can't take your brain from you. They can't take your mind from you. You know what I mean? Time. You willingly gave away your time. Don't nobody take nothing from you besides God and the universe, whoever you believe in. You see what I'm saying? If you at a workplace, they paying you hourly or salary for your time. They don't care about your late. They paying for your time to be there. So if your time is worth $10 an hour to them, that's how much you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that the shit that we doing, it's not leading up to no progression. So when is this shit gonna end? You see what I'm saying? I understand like everybody gotta go through a learning curve. And then they gotta understand it and be like, damn, you know what? That shit that I was doing is fucked up. You know what I mean? That's the path to self-destruction. I'm gonna go down this route and see what this route about, because this shit is looking more life promising. When is we gonna start thinking like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is we gonna start questioning shit and being like, you know what? These rappers is talking about self-destruction in every song, and they already up 15 M's, and they still talking about the same shit that they used to do when they was back in the hood. When is we gonna start to question shit? Like, these niggas you look up, like, for real, you probably do more shit, and you probably do or did more shit in the streets than these rappers rapping about. These niggas got millions of dollars, hundreds of dollars. These niggas is not killing niggas, bro. They not killing niggas. They not shooting niggas. They not going to dump a clip out on you if you run it. They not doing that shit. Who in their right state of mind would do that? You say, I don't give a fuck how many bodies you got. Who doing that? You gonna really jeopardize what you work your ass off for to get to the point to where you work your ass off for to air a nigga out because he ran down on you? That's what security for. You see what I'm saying? So like, when we gonna start questioning shit, man? Because the way that we've been thinking for the longest, it's just like it come to a time and point, or a point in time, like, to where you just gotta understand as an individual, like, yo, this shit fucked up out here. You know what I mean? Like, think about it like this. You in the hood, right? Everybody, your whole family, your immediate family struggling. Your immediate family struggling, and you as an individual watching this, you go straight to your source of escaping reality, whatever the case is you go straight to a rapper and whom you fuck with. So if you fuck with one of these big mainstream rappers or whatever the case is, that's who you go to for your outlet. You know what I mean? For you to escape reality, which is cool, because we all got that, right? It's just in different forms and energy, so to say. So if you reverse engineer the way you outsource, if you reverse engineer your outsource into something positive, so whenever you're having a fucked up day, you know, let me say for instance, right? If I'm having a fucked up day, man, let me throw on some Bob Proctor or something. You know what I'm saying? And just really understand like the way the brain works and why I'm having a fucked up day, and that if I continue to have a fucked up day consciously, then it's just gonna continue to get worse. Let me throw on dude so he can really give me some game on that, as opposed to let me throw on some rapper and he talking about killing motherfuckers and the whole shit. Like, it just I don't know, it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. And then, like I said, the crazy thing is, like, these rappers, they got millions of dollars, and they telling y'all to go out and drill these niggas that's running down on you, and y'all really doing this shit. That's the crazy. Like, y'all really doing this shit. Y'all don't listen to your own mind, but y'all out here listening to these rappers like they are pops. Y'all really out here doing this shit, running down on niggas, drilling niggas. You know what I mean? And that shit. And the crazy thing is, y'all think it's thorough. That shit not thorough. Y'all shooting kids, y'all hitting women, all type of shit, bro. Y'all niggas is just out of pocket. The whole shit. Y'all straight out of pocket. Y'all ain't got no morals. Y'all ain't got no integrity or nothing. I can see if it's like, all right, you know, it is what it is. This is what I do to hold my shit down. You know, because I understand. I've been there before. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to be in survival mode. But y'all not. It don't seem like y'all in survival mode. It seems like y'all just be wanting. Y'all be wanting to do shit. Y'all be wanting to have ops. Y'all be wanting to dump on another nigga. Y'all be just wanting to do that shit for the temporary fame and this temporary status that y'all gonna get. The clout, I guess, is the word. That shit is crazy as hell to me. And then when y'all get into jail, y'all want to start snitching and shit. Come on, bro, y'all ass backwards. How you gonna get in some shit? First of all, how you gonna listen to a rapper drill off what he said and listen to what this nigga said, get locked the fuck up for it, and then start telling about it, start telling for it? Like, what type of nigga, like, that should be, I don't know, that should be having me thinking, like, what is y'all niggas' purpose? Like, what is y'all really here for? Is y'all here to just fuck shit up? You know what I'm saying? Is y'all pawns? Like, is y'all here to just fuck shit up and just be in the way? Because the shit, like, when you break it down, it just don't make no sense, right? So, let's move on. Understand that time is your most valuable asset. Time is your most valuable asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as humans don't really understand that the difference in between those who make it and those who don't make it is just the fact that they dedicated and put more time into their craft, and they understood their craft and developed a system in which transcended into whatever they got going on now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever business they in now. Like, so I always use Jeff Bezos. So Jeff Bezos took his time out in the day, every day, all day, I would assume, mastered his craft, understood his craft, developed a system, continuously put time and effort into it, and it transcended into what you see now, which is Amazon. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference right there. It's not that he had a handout, and I don't know in person, but I'm talking in my own terms. It's not that he had a handout. It's not that he had $100,000, $1 million loan. It's not that God liked him more than you. He may had an advantage in life, maybe, but the common denominator is that he put more time and effort into his craft than you ever did. And that's always the distinguishing factor in why people make it and why people don't. You see what I'm saying? Because we tend to put a time limit on things like, man, if I don't make it in 5 months, I'm out this shit, man. This shit too much. I ain't gonna keep putting all this time and energy. Like, bro, hold on. So you need to tell me that if you don't get $1 million in 5 months, you gonna stop doing what you doing? You gonna stop trying to attempting to build your generational wealth for your kids? You gonna stop all that good shit because you ain't making it in 5 months? Who the fuck gonna make it in? Who the fuck gonna make who the fuck gonna make $1 million in 5 months? And you just a rookie. You straight off the bench. You ain't even in the game. Damn, you ain't even in the game 500 hours yet. And you want to make $500. $5 million, whatever the case is. You got to put in your rookie years, man. Put in your rookie years, and then you gonna go pro. Now how I go? You gonna put in your amateur years, then you go what? Rookie, whatever the shit is. You gotta follow protocol. But you can't expect to hop off the bench and be like, man, I ain't make no money in 5 months, and I'ma quit. That shit right there don't even make no sense. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your family a disservice. You're doing your future offspring a disservice. You're doing your ancestors a disservice. You gotta look at it like this. If every generation before you was still in the same position, what does that tell you? That's self-explanatory right there, right? That they all following the same code, the matrix. They all following the same code, and it's not leading them nowhere. So you gotta be the individual to stand up and be like, you know what? This shit, something gotta give, bro. I don't give a fuck. This shit take 15 years. Something gotta give. Like, this shit gotta change. Unless you just like struggling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta think like that. But if you tired of struggling and you want to change and shit like that, you gotta change your way of thinking. You gotta change your outsources. Who you listening to? Who you going to for advice? Who you fucking with? You gotta change all that shit. Cause that's the biggest downfall. Once you start being involved in shit like that, that's gonna start the all your radical goals and all that is gonna start to fade away. Cause you're just gonna fall victim to what's going on out here. Maybe not, life or death wise, but just statistically, you're just gonna fall victim because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I done been in the jails. I know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak, I'm telling you from experience. This ain't, you know what I mean? This ain't none of that weird shit and none of that just me capping. Nah, I'm telling you from experience. I know what it's like to just, be like, fuck it, it is what it is, and just like you damn near don't even care if you die. Like I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So, but it just comes to a point in time to where you just got to start to question shit. Like, yo, like, is this shit I'm doing, like, is it even worth it? Like, is it even worth it? I still got air in my lungs. I still got an opportunity. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got a whole opportunity out here. There's people that made it, didn't make it, attempted to make it, and they opportunity gone. They lost it. You know what I'm saying? They lost it. The shit out the window. They lost it. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is like this. Dear culture, when we gonna get our shit right? Dear culture, when we gonna start investing in our own selves individually first, right? Dear culture, when we gonna start to teach our kids about nepotism? When we gonna start to practice nepotism? Dear culture, when we gonna start to practice free will? Dear culture, when we gonna stop being followers? Dear cultures, when we gonna start standing on integrity and morals, being stand-up men and women? You see what I'm saying? Because to be real with you, bro, or sis, the way this shit set up right now, the females is damn near more sturdier than the niggas. I'm just keeping it a bean with you. The females out here, like, real shit, the females out here is more sturdier than the niggas sometimes, bro. And that shit is ass backwards. Not to say a female can't be sturdy, but naturally a female not supposed to be more masculine than a man. Not even physically, just I'm talking about integrity wise and shit like that, just based upon morals. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. So we gotta get it together, man. We gotta get it together because we out here looking real bad. We out here looking real bad. Not financially, just as a collective. We looking real bad in the way we moving and shit like that. And I'm gonna speak about this too. Just to get this shit some thought. And this may cause some I don't even give a fuck what it causes. This what I got to say. Yo, you gotta think about it like this. With these cops and everything like that that's going on, right? In our culture, you see what I'm saying? Everything that's going on, how you gonna expect to have a force, aka a gang, bow down or just stop applying pressure when we out here looking like how we looking, if that makes sense? And I'm gonna break it down. How we gonna think that a force that's already applying pressure? Right now we at war, whether you believe it or you don't. War is when you getting oppressed and shit like that, and it's just constant oppression. That's war to me. I'm not like, it's like this. If a nigga whooping your ass every day you see him, is that not war? That's war. You ain't just gonna let no motherfucker whoop your ass. So we at war right now, spiritually, physically, economically, fucking biologically, all type of shit, man. We at war in all different type of phases, right? So look, check it out. Go back to what I was saying. How you gonna expect a fucking whole force to be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna stop killing these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop killing these niggas. Not necessarily because I feel bad, but because these niggas might really do something to me. I'm gonna break it down. First of all, look at the way that we carry ourselves. Look at the way that we carry ourselves. Tight ass jeans. Check it out. Tight ass jeans. Colorful ass Africa drawers, whatever the fuck them Jones is called. Colorful ass drawers. Fucking tight ass shirts. Shirt be cut off right here. Like, you don't even look like a threat. And that's part of the reason why they handle us the way that they do, because they know we not gonna do shit. And I ain't advise you to go out there and go start airing the fuck out. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's different reasons why they still doing what they doing. Like, I don't know, me personally, like, holding signs and shit like that, that's not the answer no more. I'm just keeping it a beam. And I'm not saying go out there and shoot them niggas right now is the answer. All I'm saying is we gotta start to build ourselves first. Understand ourselves first. Start getting our shit together. Right now, we real loose. Start tightening up some more. You know what I'm saying? Start patching a lot of these holes that we got. Because right now, we looking real bad. We can't go to war with nobody. And the crazy thing is, like, we'll shoot a nigga before we shoot a cop. And I'm not promoting this shit. I'm just telling y'all, like, it's facts. We'll shoot a nigga before we shoot a cop. It don't make sense. Like, you a dump on the nigga because the nigga talk crazy on the gram, but you won't beat that cop the fuck up who you just seen beat that nigga the fuck up, beat that brother the fuck up. Excuse me. But you will go roll on a nigga because it's easy, right? The consequences is what? Less harsh, I guess. Come on, man. That shit don't make no sense. But y'all niggas is thugs. Y'all niggas is hard. Y'all gotta start to really think about shit, man. And when you think about shit, you gotta be real clear on your intentions and the way that you maneuvering. Because the way that this shit look from just a whole, like, who the fuck gonna be intimidated by us? Just keep it in the bin. Who the fuck gonna be intimidated by us? Right now, we like emotional, and I'm not even gonna exclude myself out, even though I don't do none of this shit. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be the one to just point the finger and shit. Right now, we looking like emotional, harmless, lost, confused young bulls, and some. Who the fuck gonna be intimidated by us, bro? Damn near don't even know how to properly work a gun. If even damn near. You know what I'm saying? You rapping about what you do to your own kind all the time. The self-destruction. You rapping about killing yourself all day, every day, and promote it to your own kind for money. So the integrity lost. When we gonna start to understand shit like this? It be the basic shit, the most simplest shit. It just don't make sense to me. And that's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas in my. That's why I ain't gonna sound fuck with them. That's why I don't keep a lot of niggas close. A lot of young boys close to me in my generation. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them game and shit like that. I ain't gonna, this what you call it? Part ways with them, so to say. But I'm damn sure not finna, be every day with you, link up at, nah, hell no. For what? You fuck around, have me back in the street somewhere or something. And derail me from my whole shit. Not even maybe intentionally, but just from the way you carrying it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Something gotta give. Something gotta give. I was just out yesterday, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I was just out yesterday, man, and I was at the bank, matter of fact. I was at the bank and I seen this one lady. I'm at the ATM and shit, little drive-through. So I'm at the bank and I seen this lady and shit, man. And she was outside, and as soon as I pulled up to the little ATM, drive-through shit, we made eye contact. So I'm like, damn, okay, I ain't thinking too much of it because you could tell by just her physical, appearance that something was wrong. You know what I mean? So, my first instinct is like, okay, I might either go over there and give her some game or some inspirational words, or I might see what I can do for her financially, right? So I take my shit out the bank and I'm counting my shit and all that, and it's taking me a little minute, man. I want to make sure all that shit there. So it take me about 5-10 minutes, or probably 5 minutes. So once I'm done, I was getting ready to peel off. Cause I had forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you, I forgot. So something told me like, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, go spin back. So I said, all right. So I spun back. Boom. I bent the corner in the parking lot. Pull up on the side of it, roll the window down. Like, yo, everything good? Like, you straight? It's hot as hell. Probably like in Florida, it was like fucking 90 something as always, but it was hot as shit, right? So I asked her like, yo, like you straight? And she was like, just had that look like fuck no, you know what I'm saying? So, like, damn, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you pregnant? And she was pregnant. Like, you could tell she was pregnant. She was showing, like, the shit was showing. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So, long story short, I don't want to air all her shit out, but we was, we chopped it up for a little bit, and she told me that, like, she was due next month. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, who got their baby mom out here in 90-something degree weather, like, just out here looking like she homeless. She probably was. I ain't even want to ask her all that, but who got their baby mom out here, you know what I'm saying, like, just dealing with that shit, period. And then, you know, the fucked up thing for me about it is because I'm Muslim. You know what I'm saying? She told me that her baby father was Muslim, so that shit right there hit me different. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. That shit hit me a little bit different just because she said he was Muslim. You know what I mean? We got to do better than that. That shit ain't right. So long story short, what I ended up doing was I threw a little couple dollars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't much. You know what I mean? It was probably like $30 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 and some ones. And she was like, "Oh, you know, you didn't have to give me this much. You know, this is a lot." Now I had to just pull off, like, not right then and there, but I was like, you know, because that shit right there, like $30, like, that's, you know, that's not really a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you never really know what people be going through. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the basic of this conversation, is that you never really know what people be going through. People be dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you pass up on them just because it's like, oh, they always out here type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just figured I'll throw that little story up in there. So I ain't gonna make this video too long. This joint about like 20-something minutes. So yeah, this video, man, I just went on a little rant, man, but it's some facts up in there. It's a lot of facts. The whole shit facts. You know what I'm saying? The whole video facts, man. So, you know, I ain't holding nothing back. I don't care who got to say what. Ain't no political nothing. Yeah, so I'm about to be up out of here, though, man. Tap in with me as always, man. Y'all stay safe, stay positive, stay motivated, stay inspired. Don't give up. Stay on your mission, stay on your purpose. Always elevate. And I'm going to tap in with y'all soon, man. Y'all take care. Love.